Hi, what's up? We finally got an NBA trade this NBA season. It's about time. This one's it's a good one because we got the Detroit Pistons who are letting go and trading away Derrick Rose over to the New York Knicks in return for Dennis Smith Jr. and draft compensation. And of course, this has always been confirmed and reported by Woj and Sham, so it's getting done with. Initial kind of reaction and thoughts when it comes to it. So Derrick Rose, I've always wanted him to go to a contender. He's been playing his past couple of seasons. You know, you've had the Bulls, then you went over to the Timberwolves, then you head over to the Pistons, and they never made the playoffs. And actually, I think he was there that one year when they made the playoffs with Blake Griffin, but who cares about it? But basically with Derrick Rose, I wish he went to a contender like the LA Clippers, you know, maybe even the Milwaukee Bucks. Somewhere along those lines. He needs to be in the playoffs. He needs to go for a championship because he's a great sixth man in this day and age. And this is an L for the LA Clippers because they should have pushed hard for Derrick Rose. They still need another floor general who can be able to either start or come off the bench for their team. Clippers take the L on this. The New York Knicks, they're around the 6th seed in this Eastern Conference as of right now. Tom Thibodeau's doing his thing. I will give him credit as for right now. Let's see if the fatigue factor will kind of go along the road as these players are playing 35 to 40 minutes a night with the 9-man rotation. But pretty much when Derrick Rose is now going to be over to the New York Knicks, what are my initial thoughts about this? Well, number one, Dennis Smith Jr., he's gone from there. They never used him in his rotation, even with David Fizdale or Tom Thibodeau. Dennis Smith Jr. has a lot of potential. He was great with the Dallas Mavericks, and I'm shocked that he went, they're trading him this way for the last 2 seasons or so. He even admitted he'd rather go to the G League than to stay on the team's roster. So he's going to head over to the Detroit Pistons. He's going to get some minutes when it comes down to their team. And I hope for the best for Dennis Smith Jr. The Pistons realize that they have to rebuild and blow it up. So first thing, they got Derrick Rose out there. They need somehow, some way to let go of Blake Griffin if they can, if possible. They need to let go of Blake Griffin. That's their second objective. I know they're probably working it on the back end. But when you're looking at Derrick Rose this season, he's played 15 games. He'll pretty much give you around 23 minutes, 14 points a game, 4 assists. He's lethal coming off the bench. Now, if you're looking to the New York Knicks, they do have an abundance amount of guards on their team. So, of course, we all know they got Elfrid Payton, Frank Ntilikina. You do have Austin Rivers on your roster. And then you do have a young cat, Emmanuel Quickley, which he's played great this season. He'll give you pretty much 12, 13 a night. And his minutes are going to go down since you have Derrick Rose. That's going to be the L on his side. He does have a lot of potential, but maybe the Knicks are going to maybe look to move maybe Austin Rivers or something like that. I don't know. Austin Rivers plays great with them, so Quickly he's probably going to have to take an L and just be prepared for the next man up when it comes down to it. But the New York Knicks, as of right now, bringing another vet on their team, it's nice. It's nice. If you can let go of Dennis Smith Jr., who's not playing in general, for Derrick Rose, you're taking a good W, and you're bringing a veteran on your team. So it's good for the New York Knicks. Derrick Rose will be fine. Wish he could have gone to contender, but it's okay with. The Detroit Pistons, they're in rebuild mode. So, this was a good trade for both parties. This is a good one. But again, it would have been nice to see if the LA Clippers could have snagged up Derrick Rose or another contender. But we'll go from there. That's my reaction. Let me know what you guys think.